Indict Trump! Indict Trump!
Trump's already gone on Twitter and said this was all declassified, and he can do that as much as he wants.
And his lawyers are refusing, with all the penalties that it would entail, to make such an argument in an actual filing. So you have these documents marked classified, and the judge is saying, well, what do you want me to do? Give me evidence they're not, or else they are.
The reason those lawyers have never said in a court filing that the documents were declassified is because they would be subject to penalties themselves.
Raymond Deary has laid out a draft timeline for his review of the material that was seized. He set an October 7th deadline to sift through and label all of the documents.
The legal argument that Judge Cannon has the power to freeze the government's investigation on these classified documents, Aaron, it just turns the law on its head.
And in a court filing late last night, Trump's lawyers suggested they may decline Judge Deary's request, arguing doing so could harm their defense if Trump is indicted.
Did you take those papers down there after declassifying them intentionally, or did you have any idea they were there?
Remember this. Remember this. Everything was declassified.
And a fair peace process will not have a loser.
The call for Russia to end its war began echoing through the General Assembly chamber with an appeal by the President of Chile. President Biden's address comes at a critical moment in the war in Ukraine, with Ukrainian forces making advances in counteroffensives and putting Russian President Putin on the defensive.
Separatist leaders in Ukraine say they will hold elections for some territories to become a part of Russia.
Take when Russia first took Crimea to the south. It staged one of these votes where the 96% vote in favour of joining Russia was widely unrecognised, ignored by the wider global community because of the big question marks over the process and result.
We meet today at a critical point at our world, at a time when global solidarity is more important than ever.
Priyanka Chopra Jonas is speaking out. The Baywatch alum delivered opening remarks at the 2022 Sustainable Development Goals moment, where the UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador addressed the UN General Assembly.